What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media and welcome back to another live Pokemon Showdown session, and today we're jumping into OU, which is a bit of a rarity on the channel, but the main reason that I wanted to do this specific tier is because the way Showdown is working at the time of recording is that all of these Megas can be used in any tier. I saw Mega MegaGross and NU for crying out loud. So until they fix that, I'm just going to assume that most of these Megas will be in OU, at least for a little while until things settle down. So since I wanted to feature Sceptile, I figured, you know what, let's just go ahead and do an OU session. So let's get started. Actually, before we do that, just a friendly reminder that if you guys have not done so already and you would care to show your support to the channel in this series, you can do so by leaving your thoughts in the comment section below. Feel free to put any suggestions or criticisms down there, as well as you can always click that thumbs up button. That does help out a lot as well, and you guys are always great about showing your support, so I really don't even need to remind you, but part of it is just habit, and part of it is for the new people that have just arrived on the channel, and welcome to you all. I hope you're enjoying your stay. Alright, let's get into this. Mega Sceptile is going to be an all-out attacking set. I decided to go with Timid as the nature, because I know you gain speed when you Mega Evolve, but I wasn't sure, I didn't actually calc to see if Timid Greninja can outspeed Modest Mega Sceptile. So for now, until I actually study this a little bit more, I'm going to go with Timid to make sure we're outspeeding most things. We have HP Fire for Steel types, Leaf Storm and Dragon Pulse are going to be your two stab moves, and then we have Focus Blast, which also helps with Steel types, and it hits the one thing that the other three moves on the set cannot even put a dent in, and that would be Heatran, which is somewhat popular in OU, and by somewhat popular, I mean it's everywhere. Then we got Mandibuzz, physically defensive, Rocky Helmet with Overcoat, so we can absorb things like Spore from Breloom. Max HP with the Stealth Rock number, that's what the 248 is for. The other 8 just go into Special Defense. And then we have Roost, Toxic, Foul Play, and Taunt. Pretty standard sets. You could put Whirlwind on there, you could put Knockoff. There's a bunch of different things you could throw in there. I needed something that could spread some status, so Toxic it is, and a base 80, even uninvested, is a pretty fast taunt, so you can taunt things like Chansey and Ferrothorn and, you know, Toxic stalling Pokemon, Hazard setting Pokemon, those types of things. Then we have physical, well, not physical, mixed Greninja, I'm sorry, with the Life Orb, Hasty Nature, to lower our defense because you're not taking hits on that side anyway, including priority, so that is that. Protean, of course. And then the EVs are mixed between attack and special attack because we have Ice Beam for all of the dragons that are everywhere. Spikes so that we can get a ground type before, change ourselves into a ground type before something like Rotom goes for Volt Switch. So we get a free turn and hazards. U-turn is for momentum. And then, what did I miss? Shadow Sneak. Oh yes, that helps you avoid things like Mach Punch on Conkeldurr, which is fantastic. Hopefully we get to use that. Then we have Banded Hawlucha, which is something I've been really dying to try in OUs. We got U-turn, Poison Jab, Stone Edge, and High Jump Kick with Mold Breaker. I guess you could put Limber if you're afraid of getting T-Waved from Togekiss and Thundurus, but figured Mold Breaker would probably just be better. So that's that. Really nothing fancy there. I think I said Jolly Nature, but max speed, max special attack. This is going to be our main wall-breaking set. I don't have any setup sweepers. So that and Sceptile are going to be the two that are going to try to power through things. Then we have Florges here. I usually run specially defensive, and I know I have physically defensive Mandibuzz, but this is going to be more of a mixed wall. Can take hits on both sides because we have that physical investment with a bold nature, max HP, max defense, aromatherapy, Moonblast, Wish, and Protect. That is pretty much the standard as standard can get for Florges right now. Toxic used to be one of the standard things, not as common anymore. It got replaced with Protect, so that's what I ended up deciding to just give it a go in OU. Why not? So you have to bring at least one, like, UU Pokemon, right? And I decided to bring an RU Pokemon, too, in Gligar. Eviolite, of course, physically defensive. We have a Stealth Rock number, Impish Nature to increase that defense. Then we have Roost, Stealth Rock, Defog, and EQ. So it's our Hazard Remover and our Hazard Set Upper, all in one. Set Upper? Did I really just say that? I should have just said Setter. But anyway, we cannot have Immunity, which is Gligar's Dream World ability. It's not legal with Defog, I believe. And it may not even be legal with Stealth Rock either. I forget exactly what the setup on that is. I just know to give it Hyper Cutter. So there we go. So we'd have to kind of avoid toxics. I mean, we have aromatherapy on Florges, so it's not that big of a deal. Here we go into our first match finally. And this is about as standard can get. I know I've got some pretty standard things, and I'm overusing the word standard, so I'm going to stop saying it because it's probably getting annoying. So I'm guessing that's going to be Mega Salamence. They're everywhere at OU. The amount of time that I've been testing, Mega Salamence has been almost in every battle. He said, why not Gliscor, and spell Gliscor incorrectly. Not that that's a big deal, but I've actually gotten almost the exact same comment, I think, 3 or 4 times just in testing this team. When people see Gligar and OU, they're like, what? How dare you bring a Gligar to OU? How dare you? Well, if Ferrothorn's out here against Hawlucha, we can just go for high jump kick. And he leaves it in, and it's a one-shot. Okay, that is a good shot for us. Or a good start, and a good shot. It's a good something. Something is happening that's good. Whew. I was not expecting him to just leave it out there. I figured Gliscor would come in, but that is not the case. And now he's going to bring out Venusaur, I guess, figuring out that I am likely locked into high jump kick. That's a good play. Now, well, actually, this might be Mega Venusaur. I never see anybody using regular Venusaur. So either you're really cool, or that's just a regular Salamence, which is perfectly viable on its own, of course. Let's see. I'm going to switch into Mandibuzz here. And he's going to go for the Elite Seed. Okay, I was kind of thinking he might try to go for a Sleep Powder there, but that is not the case. So I'm going to taunt you, because you're probably going to try to Toxic me or Protect even. I don't know. Actually, he goes into Chansey, so that's fine, because we want to have that taunted. This thing probably has Heal Bell. They usually run Seismic Toss, Toxic, Protect, Heal Bell. That's what I've seen. So taunting this is great, and he may actually just switch out, or he may just go for the Seismic Toss again. He does. And by again, I mean for the first time, because he hasn't shown off any moves yet. Talking too fast. Slow down a little bit, Joe. I'm very excited about this session, in case you guys couldn't tell. Alright, he's not going to leave this Chansey out on a Hawlucha, so U-turning is probably our best bet here. Or, do we want to make a prediction? No, I'm just going to U-turn. He opts to go into the Mega Venusaur. That does 23%. That's not bad at all, because that's an unstab move, and it's a Mega Venusaur. It's so bulky. It is so bulky. Alright, I'll go into Mandibuzz. We do outspeed this thing, so I can just taunt it. You're not Leech Seeding. You're not Toxicking. You're not doing any of those things. He tries to go for the Leech Seed, even though I showed off Taunt already, which is fine by me. He probably knows that I have the Rocky Helmet too, because I haven't been showing off lefties. Or maybe he's thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe he's just wondering. Shouldn't be. It's pretty. I would think it would be pretty obvious. But we're gonna go into Gligar as Chansey comes out, and you can't really do much to me. So I'm just gonna take this opportunity to set up Stealth Rock specifically for that Salamence. We want to weaken it. And the fact that he has Mega Venusaur also tells us, obviously, that that's not Mega Salamence, so I need to stop worrying about that. But Salamence is still a threat. So he's probably just gonna Protect here, I would guess. Is he gonna be that guy? We'll see. I'll go into Florges. No, he goes for the Seismic Toss. Alright, so we've seen Toxic and Seismic Toss. That's it so far. I'll throw up a Wish as he goes for a Seismic Toss again. Not interested in Toxicking here. So, do I want to show off the Aromatherapy, or do I want to try to pass a Wish? I do have over 100 HP in Hawlucha here, so we're going to switch him in, because Seismic Toss always does the set amount of damage. He opts to go for the Toxic, but we're going to get up to just about full health thanks to that Wish Pass. And, now we're in the same position again here. So you know what? U-turn. We're going to U-turn again. We'll U-turn for a second time. And the next time we're in on Chansey, we'll high jump kick. It's the third time that if people see you do the same thing twice, the third time they always assume that you will continue that trend. And that's when we turn the tables on them. That's right. That's the ace up our sleeve. Random tidbits of psychology. So we got this Venusaur out here again. And Mandibuzz has been handling it pretty well. And we've actually been able to whittle this down thanks to a couple of U-turns, some stealth rock damage, we got him down to 43%. And let's see here. I'm just going to taunt you again. I don't want you lead seeding. He opts to go for the Sludge Bomb. Does not get the poison, which is good. And we can probably just roost here. That Sludge Bomb only did 33%, so unless he does get the poison, we're going to be gaining back a lot more. No, he doesn't get the poison. At this point, we probably want to switch. Probably. But I can't bring in Sceptile, and that's the thing. Sceptile could probably kill it from there. With HP, well, no, not with HP Fire because of Thick Fat. I always forget that Mega Venusaur has Thick Fat. Always forget. So we'll go for a Foul Play just to get some extra damage as he goes for the Sludge Bomb. Still does not get the poison. And we can just Foul Play, which he might actually switch. And he does. He goes into Chansey. So when that Mega Venusaur does come back in, basically anything will kill it because it'll be at like 5% or something along those lines. 7%? Somewhere around there. Alright, he's probably going to Toxic here, I would guess. And we outspeed either way, so we're safe going for the Roost there. He opts to go for the Toxic. So we have 3 Pokemon on this team that are Toxic. He's Toxicking everything. I would think that you would expect Florges to have the aromatherapy, though. So spreading Toxics doesn't seem that useful until you get rid of that. I would wait if I were you. But anyway, he's going to go for the Soft Boil, get himself back up to full health, which is, you know, always good. We'll throw up a Wish here as he goes for the Toxic. We have 4 Pokemon Toxicked. What are you doing? Okay, we'll go for the aromatherapy here. Cure the entire team as he continues to go for those seismic tosses. And we can't beat this Chansey, but this Chansey can't beat us either. Or it would just be a very much so a stall fest with aromatherapies and all of that jazz. So that would not be fun. I don't want to do that. We'll throw up another Wish as this time he's switching into Rotom Wash. He doesn't want to deal with the stall. He doesn't want to waste his PP. Maybe he's planning on trying to stall me to death later on in the match. Who knows? Who knows? This might be a long one. Unless we can pick up some momentum here. As he is Choice Scarf Rotom Wash. Tricks us, that Choice Scarf. We get the special attack drop, which is pretty lucky there on the Moonblast. Now we definitely outspeed, and I'll just keep going for Moonblast as he goes for the Volt Switch. When he comes back in on rocks, he's going to be very weakened. So that and the Mega Venusaur are almost done, and he does not have any Wish Passers that I know of because he has the Soft Boiled on the Chansey, not Wish. At this point, we outspeed the Mega Venusaur thanks to the Choice Scarf, and down it goes. So, huge problem Pokemon out of the way, actually 2 of them with Ferrothorn and Mega Venusaur gone. Now he brings out the Chansey, which, you know, he knows he's going to be able to take Moonblasts all day. It's like, what is a Moonblast going to do to a Chansey? It's not going to hurt at all. Let's see here. We want to get Hawlucha out. That's what it is. We want Hawlucha out on this Chansey. He still has Gliscor, but I'm going to go into it here. And he does go for the Toxic. That's fine. We still have the aromatherapy in our back pocket, and I've been going for U-turns. What did I say? We're going for high jump kick this time around, and he's going to leave his Chansey in. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Don't make a fool of me. Yep, there it is. He leaves the Chansey in, and down it goes. That is what I like to see. Oh, I just had a feeling. It was a gut feeling, and he's probably going to forfeit. Yep, GG. He's going to forfeit. There we go. Oh, man, when your Chansey goes down, you just have to give up. There's no possible way. How do you Toxic Stall an entire team otherwise? I mean, he had Gliscor, though, so I don't know. And Salamence. Salamence is perfectly capable of sweeping an entire team, so I probably wouldn't have forfeited there. But to each their own. And maybe he was just running out of time. Who knows? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this first part of the session. We've got 4 more to try to feature Mega Sceptile a little bit, because he didn't even get into the battle this time. I would like to see him put in some work, and maybe that Greninja as well. So that is it for this time. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure you're leaving a like rating or a comment or whatever you would like to do, and I will see you all next time. But until then, game on.